Good afternoon. It's August 7th, 2024, and today I would call this a range day. Um, a better idea of what's going on is right here on the 30,000 tick chart. I believe this is a spike in channel that we were moving in, and I think today we got a break. And what I'm expecting is a test of this low. But, anything could happen. So here's a look at the weekly chart, the daily chart. So here's the daily chart. I don't know if I said that already. I had to pause the video. So I like the 2600 tick chart today and the 6500 tick. Really, the 6500 tick chart. That's all you need. But I mean, honestly, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is what you want to be looking at. This is so neat, so clean. So in the overnight, you get this move up. Then we get a correction, and it looks like you get a super clean spike in channel. Oof. And what I would do is once you make this higher low right here, just buy near the trend line and try and hold to the top of the channel. Once you see the midline holding prices, I'd probably just take profits there. Comes down to the top of the channel, buy. The bottom of the channel, buy. Midline, take profits. Bottom of the channel, buy. It's very clean price action in here. Look at that second entry short. Boom. But anyway, I did look at this. So on here, it looks like this might be a larger channel, but clearly on the other chart, it's a spike in channel. So we'll draw that. And if you come in this morning, you get a second entry long right at 5:30 a.m. And then you get a second entry long right here. So those aren't, after this break of this channel, I'd be a little concerned that this is a top because you have a break and a move to a new high. But these are for sure reasonable trades, reasonable entries. And then we just ride this channel up. And maybe what you do here, you could buy this. This is a failed second entry short off the EMA. Second entry long, bad signal bar, EMA. Failed second entry short off the EMA. I was going to say maybe you buy any test of the EMA. Yeah, it's reasonable. Anyway, we get a sell-off here, break. Then you get this lower high. And if you have this larger channel, maybe you consider that because it looks like we have an overshoot that leads to an eventual break, but not really a high probability setup. There's probably a channel, yeah. So, and we go sideways here and you get a buy climax. And this really does look like we're topping out here. So, taking a second entry short right here, such as this one, that's aggressive, but I think if you know what you're doing, it's worth considering. And you would have to swing that. And, you could have gotten down here, could have gotten out down here, or you could have held the whole thing. So we get this bull channel. And when you get the break in the lower highs, maybe you jump in here. You could jump in here to second entry short. I just don't like, it's just in no man's land. You can see we're like chopping down here before we get that second strong leg. Bull channel, break, move to a new high, sells off. This looks like a breakout pullback right here below this price level, so I like that. That's aggressive though. And you get this channel, and if you're being aggressive, I think you can go short at any lower high. And we get this slight overshoot, and then we kind of go sideways, but we make new lows before we get a break. And we go sideways and sell off, and this is pretty much exactly what I was expecting. We could bounce, but this just looked like we were going to make a new low. And so again, this 6500 tick chart, just super clean. Look at that. So one more look at the daily chart. Looks like we're going to get a bear close, but we still have 3 minutes left in the regular market hours, and then we'll have an hour until the market closes for the day. So there's one last look at the 6500 tick chart. So hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.